Okay, let's try and play a bit quicker, a little bit sometimes as well. So anyway, at least I got rid of all the mating material there, so that last game was a draw, I believe. Draw against Emre, so pretty quick. It's a difficult part of the auto pairing anyway, so I expected turbulence round about now. Definitely getting it. So, okay. Shamsa 2189. Maybe let's try a Nimzo. That last Nimzo game we saw was quite interesting with Queen C2. Is he going to play Queen C2? No. Try and keep the tension in the centre. We'll resolve it here for an isolated Queen's pawn. And get the Queen over to the King's side. Although here, I don't know, is Queen H4, H5 justified? Whoa! Okay, what about knight e5 here? And try and castle. Although bishop e5, trying to disrupt my castling will leave me with some weak pawns. Well, I could get an f file, which is interesting. If he does take on e6. Maybe some f file pressure. The pawn, okay, it's slightly vulnerable. Clearly vulnerable here. Oh, there. Can I afford to sack it? I'm going to have to. So rook e8. Okay, so can my king move here? It's not a major disaster just yet, is that? So knight f7. Oh, it's approaching the disaster. Is knight f7 really dangerous? What's this guy's stats? Okay, he's been up to 2401 in the past on the 5 minute. Quite dangerous. Why didn't I just take that knight just then? Was that knight just... Hang on a sec. He just played this. Oh, the bishop. Okay. Okay, let's go now. Okay, let's not worry about that then. The bishop's in pre. Oh, this might be bishop h6 or queen g6 now. Queen g6, queen h5. Oh dear. Okay. This is all of a sudden looking pretty bad. I'm going to have to defend against knight h6, so that's why I'm moving this now. Is there knight e5 coming up? Or is knight h6 going to rip me apart here? He's threatening mate in 1. Okay, so knight e5 might be a defensive try just before I get torn to bits. If I take bishop h6, king e7, there's rook e1 check. It's looking kind of tasty for him. So I think I'd rather try knight e5. There's no knight f3. This has gone really bad, hasn't it? It's gone really, really bad, this position. There's no knight f3. Dear oh dear. Can I just protect e7 for a moment? As if I'm threatening something. G takes h6. Forcing moves of use apart from knight f3. I'm threatening knight though. Maybe takes king f7. If f4 here, there might be queen c5 or knight f7. Maybe that I've chosen the better path, possibly, because the other path seems to just be getting blasted. King was getting blasted, so possibly this is safer than what could have been. Okay. Bishop d6 here, because then, or bishop d8, bishop d8, keeping the threat on, keeping f6, so keeping that threat going of g takes. So is the knight stranded? That's the question. If f4, might be knight f3. Knight f3 check here works. No, it doesn't. The queen's protected. That's a real shame. The queen is protected. Oh dear, oh dear. Bishop c7 then, I'm not threatening anything anymore. Knight f3, that's a real shame that doesn't work. What about g takes though? No, he's just on that. So bishop c7 then. Okay. So if the knight did move, then the knight f3 check would win the queen here. Right. Is this knight stranded, or is it not? Queen, there's no queen g6, the knight's on it. Bishop e5, then queen g6 might be good. Bishop e5, say queen g6. I'm in trouble. No, there I'll be protecting f6, so maybe g takes. If I take the rook, queen g6 threatens mate. How annoying. What an annoying game. On f6 now, again. So if I play bishop d8, is he ever going to fall for knight g4, knight f? And that doesn't even work again. Ah, dear, oh dear. Other forcing moves of interest here. Knight f3 for winning e1, because the queen and rook coordinating on e1. So if the knight moved, knight f3 check. Docking computer concept. g6, queen moves to f4. I've just weakened f6 for nothing. That's strategically awful to play g6 usually. So the main key move is knight f3 tactically. I'm under intense pressure here on the king side with the king like this. But he's consuming a lot of time here. How does he finish me off? So queen g6 is out of the question. The knight's covering g6. He could consider taking on f6. Okay. Again, knight f3, there's rook takes f3 now. If takes, bishop takes, knight f3. Knight f3 check. I can take queen, take on f6. He ends up taking on f6. Okay, so panic stations again. Let's just, I don't know, move the rook. Nope, can't move the rook. Anything? Queen c7 here. It's going to build up pressure. Queen c5. I'll go with queen c5. So he's just building up pressure relentlessly. Don't know about knight f7. No, I lose my queen on knight f7. Knight f3 check here. Try and win this bishop on. He's got rook takes e8 as a mating threat, so I'm going to have to take on e3 first. Bishop e3, I'm a piece down. Take the queen here anyway. Okay, I've just blundered a piece, but he's only got 20 seconds. To finish me off. 14, he's taking his time. Is he going to mate with... okay, I can't really do much about that. It seems... Trying to harass these pieces. Can I get behind that pawn? Stop the pawn? Nope. 4. Well, you used up too much time. It was quite a horrific attack. He just used up too much time. No, I'm not really that pleased, apart from the practical result. But obviously, blimey, this went completely pear-shaped after d5. Bishop b5 check, tearing into my king. Ouch! How did I survive this one? Did I miss knight f3 check? There was no knight f3 because the knight's protecting the queen all the time. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, yeah, he wasn't quick enough to finish me off there. Comments or questions on YouTube? Thanks so much.